Hello and welcome to another episode of Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Shalindo, and this video is part of a series where I get the speedrun achievement in Shovel Knight. Just so everyone's aware, this is not a single session speedrun. I'm not going to take credit for something that awesome. In case you missed the last episode, I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, but I went to the Troupple King to get the chalices to get the health healing potion stuff, and then I also did the got two extra health from the town just to make it a little easier on my brain as I try to get through these levels. Yeah, I had to fight a mini boss to get to this level. On a good speed run, you don't want to do that, but I'm just doing this to be just fast enough to get the achievement, not trying to do anything extra special. Trying to think how many times I died on this level. This level wasn't terrible compared to Spectre Knight. Spectre Knight was the hardest level for me to get through. It just took so many lives. I remember, dying a lot on this level, but not nearly. I died a lot on a lot of levels, but not nearly as much as Spectre Knight for this one anyway. And yeah, I died on a lot, but really, that was me practicing, so I'm okay with it. I mean, real speedrunners practice this stuff for weeks to get it all right, to get their timing all right. They practice each level, and then when they finally go to film the speed run, they're just filming all the awesomeness that they learned how to do flawlessly, and then it just comes out in this awesome video at the end. You don't have to, unless you're on Twitch watching them as they're practicing, you don't really have to sit through all the torturous attempts of them learning how to do everything, and practicing constantly. It is a lot of work, and props to them. You're kind of seeing my practice a little bit, because you're seeing where I'm making a lot of mistakes that on future runs eventually, if I worked at it hard enough, eventually I suppose I wouldn't be making these mistakes. But for a long time, also throughout this series, you'll notice I mistakenly drink one of my chalices because I have it selected like a dummy, and I'll just go ahead and waste it, and it takes time to go back and get more of those. So I kick myself every single time I do that. Not physically. I don't physically kick myself, but I like mentally kick myself with my mental foot. So this guy, I just kind of try to hammer down as quickly as I can, and I think he damages me once. Yep, I just go crazy trying to get done with him as quickly as I can. And get the chicken, and then leave. Again, breaking all the checkpoints to get all the money necessary to get through. Made lots of mistakes. Made a mistake there. On these flames, it's so easy to get hit by them and get knocked off the platform and have to start all over. That was always a pain. Why did I do this? I feel like I did this because this was one of the harder achievements to get, because it took a lot of effort and practice and things like that. I did take multiple attempts per level, so it isn't a perfect, achievement or anything, but I still felt pretty proud about it. I also kind of felt like I died a lot of times while jabbering and talking constantly on the regular Let's Play I did of this. I felt like I needed to, actually show that I had some ability, if you have to do commentary on YouTube, it takes a lot of your attention, because you're having to split your attention between the commentary and playing the game. And so, anybody, this goes for any YouTuber is going to play better without having to commentate than he will while having to commentate. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that just seems, like it makes sense. So I just wanted to kind of show, when I'm not talking, I'm doing post-commentary right now. When I'm not talking while playing, I can do a lot better. At least I feel like I do a lot better. So you can let me know in the comments if you don't think I do any better. So, breaking the checkpoint right before the boss, facing Plague Knight. I actually didn't have much of a hard time on Plague Knight. I think I may have gotten through him on the first try, which is surprising. I know he gives a lot of people a pretty hard time. And if you're commentating while fighting him, it is a lot harder than just doing it live. Anywho, you notice I got really low on health here. If I didn't have a chalice from the Troupple King, I don't think I would have gotten through it, because That is a great crutch in this game. Is if you have those health potions, you can get through bosses pretty reliably. Here I trap him against the side because he can't jump out of it, and I just go to town, and that works out very well. So there's Plague Knight, and Plague Knight's gone. So at this point, we're still on kind of not record time, but record time for me. We're still very much ahead of where we need to be, and so I'm very happy at this point. We're getting near the end now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help very much in the search rankings and all that other kind of stuff. So you guys have a good one, and remember, keep it clean.